What's up, guys? Well, for those that have been watching my transit videos, you may remember that I mentioned some time ago that I was considering trying one of these cheap eBay amplifiers. They're about 20 bucks, and yeah, just very basic stuff. So ordered one, it's arrived today, so I'm just going to do a little unboxing review, just set it up, see what it sounds like type deal. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see on the front there are three different models available. This one here is the 170, the cheapest one. The others have additional features such as I think it's USB in, one of them can take a memory stick, one of them has Wi-Fi or something like that, but I just wanted the basic one just to try it out, so let's get into it. Oh, that's quite self-explanatory. Okay. Well, that's it. There we go. There's nothing else in the box. I had assumed you'd get a power cable with them, but I guess not. Anyway, it's 12 volt DC, so just a conventional barrel jack, so that shouldn't be an issue. But this one is basically 20 watts per channel. Now, it doesn't say whether it's RMS or peak, but I'm assuming it's peak because this is so light, you know. But yeah, this, like I said, very basic one. Power button, bass, volume and treble. So let me grab a 12 volt adapter. I do have some speakers there, so let me drag them out and we'll hook it up and just see what it sounds like. I think I'll probably just connect it to a cell phone for the moment. I've got an old cell phone that I use for just various things, and it's got a headphone jack out on it, so yeah, it's old school. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so move that out of the way. We're back, but moved inside. Try that again. Okay, so I have moved inside for the moment, mainly because I need a power supply. So a couple of old Samsung speakers, had these years, they work okay. Got everything set up there on the back, so obviously it's just basic stuff. Speakers connected, barrel jack, and only problem I'm having, transformer is on, and when I switch it on, obviously nothing happens. But I've got to press the barrel jack in, because what it is the actual hole down the centre of the barrel jack is much thinner than, oh, there's the boiler kicking on. The hole down the centre of the barrel jack is much thicker, wider than the actual pin that's in the back of this amp, so it doesn't, I've got to basically hold it in place. I do have another one, I'll sort it out later, but this is basically just a test runner. Can I just, I wish I could just find a place. Let me just put the camera down a minute, see if I can find a place to wedge it in where it stays on. Well, I've eventually got it to stay on, then realised that I don't have any royalty-free music on this cell phone. So let me go and download something on there and then we will come back to this. Well, here we are once again. It is a little later in the day. Did have a few things to take care of, but that's all sorted now and we are back. Have loaded some music to my cell phone. This is music that I actually own the rights to, so there is no issues with copyright strikes or anything like that. So let us just try. Yes, amp is on. I'm trying not to touch anything on there because obviously that barrel jack is a bit, you know, so let's just give it a go. Well, that didn't work because we've got nothing through the amp. Let me just, oh wait a minute, let me just take this case off. I think the case is actually stopping the lead from making a proper contact. It's yeah, give me a moment. Okay, let's try it this time. Well, first impressions are, yeah. Yeah, I also made it. Yeah, impressions are a little bit. Eh. I mean, it should be thumping these speakers, and it's just not. So, I don't. Let me just stop the music. Yeah, I'm just trying another track there. Know what I might do? I might try a different source. Yeah, let me see if I can figure something out. See if I can try a different source for this, because this really does not sound good. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to sound spectacular, but I did expect a little bit more than this. And like I say, I know these speakers actually they're a bit ugly, but they do actually have a decent sound to them for what they are. So, yeah, and also I made a mistake on the price of this. I think I said this was about 20 bucks at the beginning of this video. It wasn't, it was 10. The one I was originally looking at was 20, but they actually sold out, and I spotted this one, which looks identical. It's got the same numbers, same box and everything, so I assume it's the same one. But yeah, this one was only 10 bucks, 9 something or other, about $12. So I'm going to see if I can find a different source. I have a tablet. I don't know if there's any music on it though. Yeah, it's 21st century. I mean, I don't have anything really that uses phonos anymore. Everything's Bluetooth. So, and the reason that I didn't want the Bluetooth version was that if this is going to connect up to the audio system in the van itself, then I'll be using the whatchamacallit leads. It won't be connected via Bluetooth directly to the cell phone or anything. It'll go through the screen itself. So anyway, let me have a bit more play with this, see if I can figure something out. But like I say, initial impressions are underwhelming. Okay, so a little unconventional, but had to get a bit creative here. That leads into the house. Actually, it is stereo in it. I think it's stereo. I hope it is anyway. That leads into the house and goes to the computer. I know it's good. It's a good source. It's got a Bang & Olufsen sound card in, and it does sound really, really good when plugged into a decent set of speakers. So I'm going to head into the house, put some music on, and then we're going to come back and then we'll try this again with a good source anyway. I'm not sure why, but cell phone just did not seem to have it. Anyway, let me go, put some music on, and we'll try this again. Well, we're back again, and straight away that's better. Now that is more what I expected. Now that is closer to what I expected. So, I mean, I'm going to play around with this a little bit more, but my initial impression, now that I've got a good sound source coming to it, is it's not that bad. You know, for 10 bucks. I mean, obviously, this is not an audiophile piece of equipment. You know, this is bargain basement stuff. But, I mean, for what it is, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's my opinion of it has changed significantly. Now, the big test comes to when I connect it to the van. See what it sounds like in the van itself. So obviously, I mean, this is not an ideal situation. So I know these little speakers, they sound okay. I mean, they're not KEF or anything like that. You know, the budget Samsungs, but I know they've got an okay sound to them. If you're looking for, you know, phenomenal sound quality or anything like that, is obviously not for you. This is absolutely bottom of the barrel, bargain basement, cheap as you can get. You know, little amplifier, Chinese amplifier off eBay, and it does its job. Now, like I said, I am going to hook this up to the van. Obviously, I'm at home at the moment, I'm not at the shop, but I'll probably round this video out after I've got it connected to the van, and we will see what it sounds like there. I think that's about the best thing I can do. At least it's going to put it into more of it's going to put it into the environment where that I wanted it for. So, but you know, I'm just having a bit of a brainstorm here. I might buy another one of these. The Bluetooth version though. And what I may do is put it in my little office with these speakers, and you know, very, very inexpensive, cheap little hi-fi system in there. Yeah, it's definitely worth considering. Anyway, I think that's it for the moment anyway. I am going to round this video off once I've got it installed in the van and bring it to a closure then. So next time you see me, I'll be back at the shop and we will be listening to the Sony speakers in the van. So see you soon. Well, we are obviously at the van now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pop this head unit out, and then I'm going to drop this little amp in. I do have cables and what have you. I do have a barrel connector for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a temporary hookup just to see what it sounds like, and then if it sounds as good as it was back at the homestead, then I will do a full installation on it. So yeah, here we go. Houston, we have a problem. I, in my haste this morning to leave and come over and do this, have grabbed the wrong lead. I've grabbed an extension lead instead of a patch lead. I was going to say I don't believe I did that, but actually I do believe I did that, because here we sit. So, yes, I am annoyed at myself. I am so annoyed at myself. But yeah, I've got a box of leads. I saw those sticking out. Yeah, the cable was wrapped up and I saw those sticking out. I was like, oh, gold ones, I'll grab that. And never ever thought about looking at the other end. Oh well. I'll run into town tomorrow. There's a little audio store in there. They're bound to have some. So, but yeah. Well, we are back again with the amp. It is a few days later. I now have what I believe to be the correct cable, so I'm just going to hook it up temporarily. I've got a power cable just ran to the auxiliary battery just for the moment, so I'm going to connect it to the head unit and then we're going to have a bit of play with it, see what it sounds like. But we do have power, so yeah, let's get it connected up and see what happens. Okay, so I have it basically set up there. What I want to do now is, oops, let's have a look, see what the settings are on this. I've forgotten how to use this, it's been a long time. Settings. And yeah, looks alright. I might just take that down a little bit. Take that down maybe to there. Okay, so we have a cell phone and let's move the camera away so I don't see me entering my pen. Okay, a bit of music and yeah, the audio output of this is very flat. There's absolutely no depth to it whatsoever. Yeah, this track normally has very deep bass to it, but obviously we're not getting it. Let's have a bit of a play around with some of the settings on here. Let's go with a custom. Oh, and there's that. Oh, not getting it, that thumping sound. Yeah, not the best sound quality. I didn't expect it to be... Nope, there we go, there's the thumping. Let's just turn it off for a moment. There we go. Oh, you're getting it even at low volume now. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to have amazing sound quality, but I was expecting a little bit better than this. Overall, I would say, yeah, unless you just want this to run a couple of small speakers for a laptop or something like that, then I would say, yeah, why not, go forward. It's £10, £10 UK. I saw these on eBay US and they were about 15, so it's okay for something like that. Automotive application, absolutely not. The price, I wasn't expecting it to be spectacular. I just thought it might be, I thought it would be better than the head unit, put it that way. The head unit does have 5 watts RMS per channel and it actually sounds worse than the head unit. So the claimed 40 watts, 20 watts per channel, I think is a bit of a stretch. So the music in this video is provided by Analog Vampire. and yeah, there's a link in the description below. So yeah, ending this on a bit of a low note, pun intended. And yeah, that there's not a lot more to say about it. It was a, you know, very, very budget amplifier. I'm probably going to have a look at what else is available on eBay. I am going to use this. I'm going to use it on those Samsung speakers. It had a adequate sound on them, and obviously they will be used with my desktop computer. So it's not a complete bust, but definitely it's not suitable for automotive applications. Excuse me, I am absolutely loaded with flu at the moment, and yeah. So with that in mind, I will say thanks for watching. Come back and see me sometime, and have a good one.